All right, so I thought it'd be fun to see how the Vanguard Tips has done so far, given the inflationary times that we have. So I'm going to go over to Portfolio Visualizer, and we're going to see when this goes to the end of June, perfect. And we're just going to go to 2022, and let's see what tips have done so far this year. We're going to put $10,000 in. VIPSX, that's a Vanguard Treasury inflated portfolio. Did I do 2022? Yeah. All right, sweet. And let's see what we got. Down 8.64. Wow, look at that. 8.64 is the tips down. Now that's interesting. That's as of the end of June. 8.64. Wow. I'm not gonna say I'm stunned. I'm surprised. Let's see what's done over the last 2 years. I mean, I would have thought it'd been a better. I know the interest rates jumped up, but yeah, over the last 2 years, it's down 2.38. Isn't that interesting? Just go back to this calendar year. That's interesting. Look at that. It's crazy because rates have gone up so fast. No one was prepared for it. Well, I don't say prepared. No one. The bond rates went up so fast that the higher yields haven't been reflected yet. The inflation adjustments haven't been reflected. That's the only thing I could think. It's just a fly just flew by me. That's interesting. So I mean, I wouldn't be. Well, I mean, look, I'm not telling you what to do, but if you already took the hit in bonds, I wouldn't get out now. Let's compare it to Ginnie Mae. We go to VFIIX. There we go. Compare it to Ginnie Mae. And Ginnie Mae is down less than the tips. That's crazy, man. Look at that. I mean, they're both down, but that's not. I would have thought the tips would have given us a reprieve more so than the Ginnie Mae. Let's go to the last 2021. There's been no place to hide, man. Nuts. And Ginnie Mae's down 6% over the last year and a half, and tips are down 2.38, but both are down. All right, let's go to the last 5 years, shall we? This assumes we're reinvesting everything. 2017. Ginnie Mae is only at 0.47. All right, average rate of return. The tips are look at that. So the tips went crazy from March of 2020 to December 2021. Huh. That's interesting. So it's like basically the 2 years of 2020, 2021, it's like that's when everyone bought up the tips worrying about inflation when the COVID thing kicked in. And yet it's just fallen off a cliff since. I mean, it's gone down from 12,813 at the end of 2021 down to 11,706, 8.64% drawdown. That is interesting. Let's just go to 2021. Buddy, Pablo's getting rid of bark. He's on my lap. I can feel him looking around. Yeah, look at that. So Ginnie Mae went down by 1% in 2021. Tips are up by 5.56. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's just go. Let's say the last. We'll compare them for the last 10 years. Let's see. I'd imagine Ginnie Mae's probably done better. Oh, not much. All right, there's tips, but Ginnie Mae has done worse because right there. Isn't that interesting? Ginnie Mae did, I don't want to say significantly, but Ginnie Mae did better until his last run right there. And here too. Huh. Let's go to the last, we'll just go to 2000. Yeah, tips have done better. That's interesting. But then look at the max drawdown. 12.5% for tips and only 4% for Ginnie Mae. Wow. That was from 2008 to April 2008 right there. Tips got hammered. But his return, 20% better than Ginnie Mae on an average basis. Huh. Let's see, return. So here's tips down 9%. Yeah, it's just more volatile. Down 9% in 2013, 3% in 2008, where Ginnie Mae was up. Down 2% in 2015, where Ginnie Mae was up. Yeah, see, that's why I like Ginnie Mae, man. Just because, I mean, other than this 1 year right here, Ginnie Mae was always positive. This is the only year that Ginnie Mae was down and tips were up, if that makes sense. Every year, it's just more. It's less volatile. There's no other way around that. So yeah, I still like Ginnie Mae better. Isn't that interesting? And here's market correlation, negative correlation between the market with Ginnie Mae, whereas tips, not much, but still. Yeah, I don't like that 12.5% max drawdown. I don't like that at all. Let's get out of 2000 and let's go back to 2010, because I think it was about 8.5. That's just from top to bottom, by the way. That's what that means. Yeah, see, look at that. You have more than double the max drawdown. Yeah, all right, let's compare that to, we'll just compare it to Wellesley, VWINX. There we go. All right. Now remember, Wellesley got 40% stocks. All right, and I imagine Wellesley smoked, so Wellesley smoked both, which would make sense, is 40% stocks. Look at that. Wellesley, look at that. 8.06 a year in Wellesley. The compounded annual growth rate, more than double the tips. And yet the drawdown in Wellesley was less than tips. And other than the worst year, I think they're all still down there, Lee. Look at that. So Wellesley has had better returns, less of a drawdown, much less of a worse year, much better of a best year. I mean, that's what this is from 2010 to 2021. I mean, that's just crazy. Let's just go to 2022 and see what they've both done this year. Wellesley so far this year is down 10%. Ginnie Mae's down 8%. Yeah, I mean, it's not even debate. Wellesley just kicks ass, dudes. Let's go to the last 2 years. Wellesley just kicks ass. The last year and a half or so, Wellesley, look at that. The last year and a half, Wellesley's done better than both those other funds. Anyway, there you go, man. I can't find a better mousetrap, and stop searching. All right, love your thoughts. We'll see you.